I think everybody is able to listen in English. Thierry?
I hope so.
From yourTour.com.
Thank you.
Please, the stage is yours.
So good afternoon, everybody. My apologies, I'm going to speak in English. So I guess I already lost 10 points on that one. I come from Belgium, and we are actually a company based in the south of Belgium, in Mons. And the product we are actually selling is called yourTour. So what is it all about? I press on. Okay. So we try to, I guess you're going to understand pretty easily what we try to do. Everybody has been trying to build his own tour on the web, and you understand how difficult it is, because you're going to have information about the hotels, you're going to have information about the flights, about the attraction, and then you try to put all that together, and of course it's quite a complex exercise. So if you could have the technology behind it to really put intelligence and build automatically a tour, basically replacing the travel agent you would go to as a family and say, I would like to go there, I have this budget, I like to do this, I like to do that, build me a trip. Okay. Another example of it, I mean, the tools that you can find on the web for, sorting out that problem are quite limited. I mean, for instance, if your criteria are to say, I want to visit Paris, I want you to prepare me hotel attraction, you type Google, you're going to have 600,000 possibilities. I mean, it's just a nightmare to put together. Let me just go back to this one. Well, it's a problem that's actually well recognized by the travel industry. I mean, if you ask people, what they would like to see, they would like to see personalized tour, but they understand how complex it is to put together. So, in a nutshell, this is the problem we try to fix. I mean, we would like to have a website, basically where you go to, you say, I want to go there, I have this budget, you put your criteria, the system is going to run in the background to basically compute the first trip, and then you start to tune it based on your preferences. If you go online on yourTour.com, I mean, you can see the site in beta, limited to France today, so you can build tours in France, which, by the way, is the biggest country in terms of inbound traffic. So there are 18 million people just coming to France. That was an easy choice, and we speak French, so that was also a reason to do it. But you go there on the first page, and the questions are, and this is very different to all the sites you're going to see, are very limited. I mean, you say, okay, which region you want to go to, like, for instance, Château de la Loire. You specify your dates, or you specify flexible dates. You say, I have 4 days during the month of August, for instance. I mean, just build me a trip. You can say, I want to start into that city, but the system can then, start to build a trip around it. And, then of course, there is a lot of calculation, and there is a very strong algorithm behind it. I'm going to come back to that. But the first answer that you're going to see is actually a tour day by day, and really a description of what you can do during the day. So in this case, well, that's in Alsace, but so it's not Château de la Loire, but who cares? So it says in the morning you're going to visit this city, and then you're all behind the site the description of the attraction. Of course, if it's visiting a city, it's free, but for a museum, that would represent the cost, and then the system is going to calculate the time and the cost to travel between that attraction and the other attraction. And then the second attraction during the day, you can say, I don't want this attraction, I want to remove it from tour because I've already been there. And then at the bottom you would see the hotel that the system is going to propose. You see that day by day, you click on November 21st and on November 22nd, you would have your proposed tour for the second day and so on. You understand the principle. And then on the right side, you have the tour, you know, with the routing on that day. So on that day, you visit 3 museums and you sleep at the hotel. I don't know which one the system has been selecting online. So it's not a database of hotel. I mean, it's really checking online that the hotel is free that day. I mean, there are some other features that I won't get into too much detail, but just to show you the power of the algorithm behind it. Oops. Okay. And then you can really start to tune your trip. I mean, you can say, you know, I would like to do more shopping, I don't like a museum, or if I like to do entertainment, you know, you can go underneath and say exactly what type of entertainment you want to have, and so on. You can specify also your budget. Here the cost of the total trip is 100 euro, including the time the cost to go from one point to the other by car, including the cost of the attraction, including the cost of the hotel. So all that is calculated. You can say, well, 100, which is already low, is not enough for me. I want to have it for 80. You specify your preferences. You say you don't want to have too many activities that day, and so on and so on. Just go to the site, you're going to understand. You press on Rebuild My Tour, and the system is going to recalculate and basically build and compare 4 to 5 million different trips together, and just pick up the one that's the closest to your preferences. So I'm going to accelerate a bit. I'm not really good with this tool. Okay, and then you can start to book it online. You know, once you have come to the closest solution. So at the you know, behind the system. Much more than a website. I mean, there are years of research at the university to build this algorithm. You know, this is what was referred this morning as a travel 3.0. I think that, you know, we start to really get close to that. Okay, and then we have a strategy of going B2C and B2B. B2C is a website, yourtour.com, that actually you can go again and test online. It's a beta version, but it works. And then we have also a white label product as a B2B that we sell to a tour operator, hotel chain, because there is really so much power behind it that, you know, it's a product that is actually quite attractive for tour operators to really help them to find out solution. So,
thank you.
Okay. yourtour.com. Thank you.